Hi, 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 hi. So, another chair of joy experience. So, I am just getting off of a podcast, and my hair is probably looking like I've had microphone or headsets on all day. So, I apologize. It's a little, well, it's not an apology. Look at how fun. Look at how fun, right? It's okay, but So, chair of joy is making headlines. Quick stop for a green drink. You can't see a green drink, but it's in there. Whew. Lots of zucchini and kale and lemon and ginger and something else, a little pineapple and some parsley. How are you all today? Yesterday we talked about noble aim. So my question for you is what's going on when it comes to your noble aim? Hopefully you had an opportunity to think about that and set up what it is that you're after every day. What are you after? What are you after? What are you after? What is the thing that you want to accomplish? For me, it's to have a world transformed to more yellow and white. Not everyone, but some more. And that means parties and events and trade shows and lots of people experiencing the chair and joy, the wonder and awe of the chair of joy, because it is so impactful. I did two podcasts this morning, and both of them asked the same similar question. So I thought maybe I would refresh with that again today. So the difference between joy and happy, don't think I've said this for a long time, and it's just nice to have a refresher. I always used to say to my kids, why can't you just be happy? Or why can't I just be happy? Or what's wrong with everybody else? Or what's wrong with me because everybody else has it all figured out? And so this is it. Joy is like eating an ice cream cone, or you're driving your Mercedes down the street and you're feeling so happy, like the sun is out and you're eating your ice cream and driving your Mercedes, hopefully not at the same time, and just good. Everything is so good, right? And then your ice cream cone is gone or it melted and it's over. But remember that experience, you get right down to the end and you got the little bit of cone left and that's all there is. And you just get the last bite and it's so warm, so gooey and yummy. And then you're like, I could probably use another cone, but of course I won't. And the happiness kind of dissipates. And the same when your Mercedes breaks down or any car and you realize you need a new set of tires or windshield wipers or whatever the thing is, you're like, damn, another thing, right? So joy, on the other hand, there's the whole Global Joy Summit going on right now. And Doug Abrams is one of the people that helped create the book, The Power of Joy, and with the Dalai Lama and Desmond Tutu. And so they're all talking about joy. And they asked in the chat of 1,000 people, like, what does joy mean to you? And it was everything from babies to bliss and everything in between. So it's probably a little bit of all of that. I think of it as an exciting opportunity to be in a higher state of being every day, all day long. And if we're not enjoying every day, most of the day, all day long, like I'm confused about what we're doing. So the idea of the chair of joy is to get you back to that state so fast, so that even if you're having a breakdown in a car or feeling depressed or sad or someone's, taking swings at you or a client said no, so whatever the thing is, we get to feel those emotions of vulnerability and sadness and upside downness and craziness and anger and all of that. That's all good. But the point of it is that we can switch it pretty quickly by sitting in our chair of joy. So I am just standing strong in this disruption of we have to go out and spend a ton of money to get after joy, or there is another guru or another way, or not that there isn't lots of ways, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't have to be that complicated. We can actually settle into this metacognitive strategy that I created with lots of people giving input over the years. So it got down to this simple little format called Chair of joy, sit, breathe, think, and feel. So that's it. I invite you to your chair of joy with me today. If you're brand new, go find your chair of joy. Go sit in it or locate it, even if it's in your mind's eye, and allow your whole beingness to get into that safe zone. So I'm going to go to a new chair of joy today. Since I'm sitting in my office and I'm looking out the window and it's absolutely gorgeous out with still a couple of inches of snow out there. I'm thinking that my chair of joy is I used to live in St. Augustine, Florida with my family, so I'm going to go there. So there was this long stretch of 7 miles of beach and seagulls and people surfing, even though there wasn't a lot of surf on the Atlantic side. But it was just fun to see everybody with neighbors, our neighbors. That's where we lived, right? With their shovels and pails and blankets and just taking a break during the day and going out and enjoying the beach. So I'm going to grab a chair of joy near the playground on this long cement wall block near the long pier that went out. So where's yours? Where's your chair of joy? So step one is to sit down on that and actually physically feel your body sit on it. Even if it's where you are currently, you can tap your feet on the floor and let yourself go to that chair of joy. Great. Perfect. See it, feel it, sight, sound, smells, ocean air for me, and laughing children and lots of wave action. So fun. All right. And then next is to take a couple of deep breaths. Hopefully you're having a great day so far. If there's some things that are going on that are giving you cause or pause of worry and angst, sadness, depression, just feeling lethargic or out of it or confused or lost or no noble aim whatsoever, don't even know what that means, that's perfectly fine. And guess what? We are humans on this planet, growing and learning and changing and building every single day. And we're going to have those moments. Why not, right? We've had lots of trauma and tragedy in our world. If you do any paying attention to anything that's going on in the world, there are lots of reasons for pause. So what I'm asking you to do is to drop all that for the moment. Let yourself just take a jump. Just a mind jump into joy and let yourself go to a moment of joy that feels really good. Kind of leave that stuff over there. It's okay that we're feeling that way, but take a deep breath and leave it behind and let yourself jump into a moment of something better, something that feels a little bit better. So what feels better? So if you're in a reason for pause because you don't know your noble aim, it's perfectly fine. Guess what? I didn't know mine for almost 50 years of my life. So I meandered around and did a bunch of stuff, moved a bunch of places, met a lot of amazing people, and just kept going because I knew I would get to it. I knew it. I just knew it. So what's your moment of joy? What feels a little bit better? So not having a noble aim, a little bit better than that might be, I know that I enjoy my bike on a daily basis. That's good enough. Just good enough. Good enough. And let yourself fall into that memory, whatever their new memory is, and experience it fully. It might be something exhilarating. Maybe you're in a great place today and you're feeling on top of the world and everything's falling into place. So we just want to pretend we're turning up the amp on that even just a little bit and expand that joy, this new experience, this new piece of joy out into your surroundings. So for me at the beach, I see it going out into the ocean waves, and there's a yacht way out there and a barge. And I just feel my energy embracing all the people at the beach and the kids and wiggling my toes in the sand. And wow, no matter what's wrong, it's just better. It's just better. And let that moment roll through your body from your head to your toe. And know that I'm in this moment of joy with you, right? Because we're doing this together, it's compounding. We are all one. We are all energetically connected. And so, woof, thank God you're here today and we're able to connect with each other so that we can expand our levels of joy, so we can raise our standard of joy, so we can get to the things that we want, so we can make decisions from this new place. So I have an incredible afternoon of lots of appointments, which is fun. And I also am taking time to go for a long walk. I don't know what the temperature is here, but I know it's chilly out there. So hats and mittens and good conversations, putting my headphones on, listening to some empowering music, not music that tears you down or rips the world apart, not that kind of music, but empowering music. And even silent rain. I listen to rain a lot when I'm walking, or meditation music, or anything soft, so that I can actually quiet my brain and let all the good stuff in, creating a new point of attraction, a new point of, again, using Abraham Hicks' words, but Abraham Hicks says, setting your point of attraction at a higher level. So when you're feeling good, guess what? You get more things that feel good. Someone said to me at the end of the day yesterday, like, oh man, I can't believe that just happened, and it just took the wind out of my sails for a second, because I was like, nothing just happened for me, but I heard it happen for that person. And so I kind of dipped into the story for just a second, and then I jumped up ahead. I bumped myself into, wait a second, back to how I was feeling and what I was feeling great, and all the successes and celebrations that I had during the day, which then impacts everyone around me. So this is a learning curve, this chair of joy, sitting in it for confidence, building up my own stamina and strength, so that I can live my best life every day, which will then impact many. So I see this chair of joy on many platforms and stages around the world, and I'm so excited that you are here with me. See you again tomorrow at noon Central Time for another live broadcast.